Okay, today I'm opening up our Omaha steak order that I got the other day, and today we're going to make the chicken breast. They're boneless, skinless chicken breasts. There's 4 in this box. It's a pound, so your breasts are about 1/4 pound each. And I'm only going to use 3 ingredients with my chicken breast. I've got some leftover croutons here, some Italian seasoned croutons, and we're going to crush these up. And then we're going to mix in the butter, 1/3 cup of butter, and Lipton's onion soup mix. We're going to mix that, melt the butter and mix that together. And we're going to marinate these 4 chicken breasts in the melted butter and the onion soup recipe. We're going to let that marinate for about an hour, or you can do it overnight. The longer you let it marinate, the better the seasoning's going to soak into the meat. So with that said, we'll come back and I'll show you what I've done in each process as I crumble up the croutons and make the melted butter and so forth. We'll come back to you in just a moment. Okay, we've got the butter melted, and I'm opening up the Lipton onion soup mix and I'm pouring that in there. I'm just mixing this with the melted butter. And the onions and everything will be absorbed through all of the onions won't be absorbed, but they'll absorb the moisture in here. And you might want to add just a tablespoon of water if you see it's thickening up too much as it's marinating, as the chicken's marinating. And these are vacuum packed chicken breasts. They're vacuum sealed. They're good looking breasts. Oh, one thing I did want to get before I cut that out is I wanted to get a Ziploc, because as I pull each breast out of the package, I'm going to need a package to let it marinate in. And it's fairly simple, just to cut around the vacuum seal. And they're sealed very well. I used to be in the coffee business, and packages have to be sealed a certain way for a certain amount of time, and if they're vacuum sealed, they've got even more strict rules to follow. And this is biting me. I've used this pair of scissors now 3 times trying to open it. And it's chicken, so when I get through here, I'll be disinfecting the entire area, because it is chicken. And with any kind of food, meat or whatever, you want to do that. Okay, now we got to the last piece, and they're vacuum sealed very well, but I do keep in mind that you'll need to disinfect everything, including the scissors that I used will be disinfected because it is chicken. Looks like we might need to add just about a third of a cup of water or a quarter of a cup of water. So we're going to get a quarter of a cup of water in here and put with this marinade. I don't use really recipes. I just kind of go with what I know that sounds good and is good and has worked for me in the past. We were always having to be creative with what we came up with when we were raising our 5 children, and it couldn't be very expensive. But the nice thing about Omaha steaks is you find their specials. Like this was an amazing griller feast special that we got chicken and steaks and out of, but we couldn't have ever afforded this when we had all 5 kids at home still. But for a family of 2 or 3, it makes perfect sense because it's perfect portion sizes, and we're just going to see how it tastes now.